90% of the world's population breathes heavily polluted air every single day. The implications are deadly. Toxic air quality causes 1 in 8 deaths around the world. But armed with data, we can stop this.
The first step in fighting air pollution is to raise public awareness about the detrimental effects of air pollution on human health. And part of this first step is to make the air quality data easily accessible to the public.
With OpenAQ, I created Smokey, a chatbot that delivers friendly, easy to understand air quality reports.
The OpenAQ platform allows decision makers to readily see where air pollution efforts are working around the world and to identify where additional efforts are needed.
People can access the air quality data in a very easy to understand way and learn whether they should wear a face mask, whether they should maybe work from home. Clean air is a basic human right. With open data, creativity, and a little bit of code, we can make that a reality.
Hello everyone, my name is Christa Hasenkopf. I'm an atmospheric scientist, and I am deeply concerned about the air we breathe across the world. And that's because air pollution is one of the biggest public health and human rights issues of our time. It's responsible for 1 out of every 8 deaths on the planet, and that impact isn't spread out evenly across the globe. For example, many of you may remember the crazy bad air here in the Bay Area last year, when it looked like this from wildfires. Well, the reality is 90% of the world's population breathes unhealthy air like this every single day. And when that's the case, people can't help but care about the problem at the most personal level. They're thinking about it when they're walking down the street, when they're sitting in their car, when they're taking their children to school. And so when the air is like this, people are ready to take action. They just need access to data. Take this story, for example, from Beijing, China, a decade ago. The US Embassy began tweeting air quality information from an app, from a device they'd placed on their roof. Apps started pulling this information in, and for the first time, real-time air quality information was in the hands of millions of Beijingers. This created a huge public outcry and provoked a series of policy changes. So much so that a decade fast forward, the air quality in Beijing and across China has significantly improved, and you truly can trace this back to that little bit of open data. And this story isn't unique. We see the same story play out in city after city across the world. Communities need access to data so they can affect change, and when that access happens, that change happens. So that's what OpenAQ is all about, providing access to data so that people and communities can take action. We do that by amassing the world's largest air quality data set, and it's the only place where you can access this information openly, globally, and in real time. We've been in operation for a little over 3 years, and we receive about 15 million data requests to our system every month. These requests come from all across the world, and people are using the OpenAQ platform in more ways than we ever could have originally imagined. From scientists who use the platform to forecast air quality, to members of the media who use the platform to do data-driven journalism, to parents like Namita Gupta, who launched a startup to help families protect themselves from air pollution. Our team consists of myself, a former chief air pollution advisor at the US Department of State, as well as my co-founder, who leads out AWS's geospatial open data efforts. It also includes our board, who are world-class experts in public health, air quality, and open data. So now we're asking for your help in the next phase of our mission. We want to build tools and visualizations on top of all of this open data so that anyone everywhere can fight for clean air. Please join us. Thank you.